A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed pride, and something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye bye Miss American Pie, drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry, and them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die." Did you write the book of love, and did you have faith in God above? Well, if the Bible tells you so. And do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage brunching bar with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing bye bye Miss American Pie, drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry, and good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die." Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grow fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen, and a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and it was that came from you and me. When while the king was looking down, the jester stole a thorny crown. The courtroom was a junk. No verdict was returned, and while Lennon read a book of Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark the day the music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie, drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die." Oh, helter-skelter in a summer swelter, the bus flew off with a fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast, they landed found on the grass. The player tried for a forward pass, with the jester on the sideline and a cast. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume, while sergeants play a marching tune. We all got up to dance, whoa, but we never got a chance, 'cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed the day the music died? We started singing bye bye Miss American Pie, pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Oh, and there we were all in one place, a generation lost in space, with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack flash sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watch him on the stage, my hands will clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan's spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan's laughing with delight the day the music died. He was singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. I went down to the sacred store where I heard this music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. Church bells overbroken, and the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast the day the music died. And they were singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. They were singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die.